to that person that causes the person to shed tears before the Lord will never go unpunished. This is the Bible. That is why when I began, I said what we do becomes our results. Nobody, don't be deceived, nobody who lives today will run away from the results of what he has been doing. You can never hide from it. You can never run away from it. But you can be delivered from it. And that deliverance can come if you choose it, you yourself. That today, there's some misfortune that happens in my life. And many of misfortunes happens because of my tongue. Because of my characters. Never ever in your life be the cause of somebody else somewhere to kneel down and cry to the Lord for revenge. Even if it will not attack you, it will not return back to you, it will attack your children. It will destroy the life of your children. That is why God, because of his love, is pleading with us, we as his children, that let us not be deceived. He can never be mocked. What we do today, tomorrow we'll reap. There is a reward to that. Among us, is there any person, any believer, if you find somebody you trusted, somebody you loved, somebody you've been fighting for, so that he can have a good life, gossiping you, talking ill of you, you will be happy. How many will be happy? You find a person you love, a person you've been providing for, the person you've been fighting for, so that they can have a good life. Even the friend you love, you find that friend with other people, sitting down and gossiping you, talking bad things about you. Will you be happy? No, you can't be happy. So, if you cannot be happy, why can't you talk to yourself that if I can't be happy when I see someone else talking ill about me, so because of that, I will not talk any ill about anyone else. I will not do any harm to anyone else. I will not fight anyone. Because if they start fighting me, it pains me. It pains me. It gives me a restless night. It gives me unhappy moments. It saddens me. Then we will be delivered from this madness of gossip, this madness of fighting. There are some curses. There are some levels in life we haven't reached and we will never reach until we return back to ourselves and speak to ourselves. What have I been doing? Is there anybody I caused to shed tears before the Lord? I must seek for forgiveness. I must seek for God's mercy so that I can be delivered from the calamity of it, from the result of it. So what we do or think is right to our own sides, tomorrow it has a disastrous consequence to our entire generation. Whether you like it or not, you know, there's some rebellious mind. You say, it cannot happen. What I do as a father, what I do as a mother, can never happen to my daughter. It will happen to me because I am the one who did it. You are a liar. You are a liar. And the devil who lives in you is deceiving you, leading you to destruction. Leads to destruction. Look at the evil David did by sleeping around with other people's women. He asked for forgiveness. He was forgiven. But the problem was, he never also repented on behalf of his generation. And then in his house, disastrous consequences occurred. Whereby, his own children, a brother to a sister, the brother decided to rape the sister. son of David, to rape his sister. It was a force resulting from the wickedness the father David used to do. And then you are here to tell me what you do as a parent has nothing to do with the children. It has an effect, and a disastrous one. And that is why when I teach about parents and the children, I always tell you, do things to make sure you build a good future for the children. And I always remind you can't tell me you love your children by providing them food, good education, good clothes. No. What you do will tell me that this is a parent that loves the children, not what you give them.